First off, does this offense look any dramatically different with Baker now running as quarterback for the Panthers?
As opposed to Sam Darnold. Similar offensive scheme. I think I wouldn't say they're similar body types, but they escape out the pocket about the same, release time about the same. You say there's a difference in drop depths, but that's something that, to each individual quarterback.
Cam, there are obvious reasons for your low sack totals based on the offenses you've faced so far, but what is something that you guys want to do more on the defensive line to sort of set the tone, I guess?
We would like to finish the fourth quarter. I'm going to let you guys worry about sacks, pressures, all that. All I want to do is win. As we go into each game plan is tweaked differently. I think there's some opportunities that we can take advantage of this week, and we'll hopefully be excited after the next dub and head on over to wherever we go to after that. Across the lake. Across the pond. Is that what they call it?
Across the
Do
pond, yeah.
you like the I know this is spinning ahead a little bit, but the team has always had great success spending a week places, whether it's London or Seattle or I feel like there's another one I'm forgetting. But, I mean, do you like that?
Do I like traveling, switching up my sleep schedule to playing a game normally you get a bye week after, but then we go another 10 games. No, I love it. I love it. I love trying to come over adverse situations. That's what football's all about anyways. More adversity shows your mental toughness and your strength that you can tell your kids when you're older. You're like the silly stuff that we did.
But when it comes to that week, of course you'd rather spend the whole week sleeping in your own bed, but do you have to reluctantly admit that it's shown benefits to spend a whole week?
I think anytime you're able to bond with your team on any location for a week and be isolated, it can bode well for the team. And that's what, I'll look forward to that after we get this win Sunday. But currently I'm focused on the baby blue, powder blue, whatever colors you want to call it, powder blue and black, and then go on from there.
What do you think Peyton Turner needs to do to earn, consistent playing time?
I mean, there's a lot of depth in the defensive end room. I mean, Peyton Turner is a first rounder. Marcus Davenport is a first rounder. Carl Grandison has earned his stripes over the last couple of years. You bring in Taco Charlton. I mean, Taco has some go to him. It's Tano Passion is. I mean, there's significant experience in the D-line room. So he's going to slowly ramp up. In my mind, you look at how long he's played or how many games he's played. He's technically still a rookie, so he still has a learning camp. He played 5 games last year.
It was 5 or
6?
Yeah,
Okay, so then he played 1 game this year, so we haven't even gotten through a full season with him yet. We've got time to cultivate him.
What's Mayfield been able to do to make himself effective? Mayfield.
Baker.
Yeah.
I think he's been able to utilize CMC as well as Robbie and DJ to some potential. I mean, we all know DJ has some go to him, and Robbie is a deep threat. And of course, CMC in any open field. If you utilize him correctly, I think almost every other quarterback that the Panthers have had in the last can be effective.
How's this offense dramatically changed when CMC is playing versus when he's not?
I mean, I think that's an obvious change. Would you say? I mean, he would be their their electric go-to playmaker, and I think that's common knowledge. So when he's not on the field, it's a little easier to game plan. When he is on the field, that's somebody you have to game plan for. But I think we've had success over the years when we're able to. I can't say eliminate because I don't think you can never eliminate him, but sort of mitigate what he can do. How many ways he can damage you.
How do you balance game planning for him being healthy versus him not being healthy when it seems his status always is questionable?
I'm gonna leave that up to the coaches, and I'm gonna worry about what we can control and how we can affect him. I think that we are putting together a game plan that's going to, lead to effective results. And as much as I'd love to get after the pass, we have to worry about where he is at all times, and we're going to focus on what we have to do.
When you were in, can I ask a London question? Do you care? It's not really about the game.
I do not care.
When you were in London this
It has
summer,
nothing to do with our powder blue and carbon fiber team that
it's
we're about to
your
play Sunday.
summer vacations.
No, I did not see Serena. Now I'm regretting it. Yes, yes, I am.
I saw the video.
I saw Djokovic. It was cool.
So, you went the day before.
Andy Murray. Dang it, she was there one day after.
Get to it.
But anyway, when you were in London, did you find that people recognized you or asked you about this game at the end of
Yeah, every so often. I wouldn't say it's as common as walking down New Orleans, New Orleans Street, but yeah, it's weird to know that there's actually football fans out there because I think Europe and I think soccer, but there's some avid football fans, and I love the way they like, you're the footballer. I like that too. I like accents. Eventually, I'm picking
so
one
actual
out.
English people recognize who
I mean, just like 2 or 3. I was there for like a week. I wouldn't say a lot of them, but a few.
You think you expect probably a little bit more recognition this go around?
I don't know. That's a great question. In my mind, I hope not. I like being able to walk around and not being noticed. It's nice. Now, granted, you can't do that 6'4", 285 pounds, but you're gonna catch that regardless. You look familiar, and I'm like, no, I don't, and keep it pushing.